Welcome back, everyone. It's Sal the Investor here. Here I am in my office of my moving company. It's been a crazy day. Bitcoin kind of shot up down. It was like mid 15,000s. Now it's up to close to 17. Last I checked. Some craziness. Still huge bets on crypto.com collapsing. You got more news about SBF and FTX's collapse, which I guarantee regulation will happen. Regulation will definitely happen. I can't see it not happening at this point. You also have. I just got a notification. Uphold just gave out a card. You get 4% back on XRP. Kind of an odd time to launch it. Me personally, I would have suspended it for now. Maybe waited till the dust settles and then relaunch launch it when everything got good. If you're holding XRP right now, I'm down 25% on my crypto holdings, so it's been a significant hit. If crypto.com goes down, I have nothing on there. I have like 44 cents on there, but I do have their DeFi wallet, so I'm kind of interested in what will happen because I could lose quite a bit if I lose access to DeFi wallet. I don't know how that works. Someone can comment, enlighten me. You might actually save me 94,000, but in the midst, I'm destaking it and I'm moving it back to my Oculus card, which is a hard wallet based on your smartphone. I like it, although a lot of people that I'm friends with that are into crypto and that brought me in use NanoX. They like that. I just, I have an office. I've had computers get fried from storms and stuff, so I don't trust that. I like it on my phone. I don't lose my phone. I've had the same phone for like 5 years, so I'm not too worried. So I'm moving everything off to my hard wallet on my phone, Oculus, but I'm still buying crypto, just not as much right now. Like right now, it's a good time to hold and wait and see when this dust settles. No, I did a little thing with XRP like you should hold, but everything I'm holding, and these are the only things I'm holding right now, which is XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, HBAR, Kava. Although I'm in profit on Kava, but I might just let it go. Atom and Dot. That's kind of it. That's all I'm really holding. And my drops have been a lot less than everyone else in the market comparatively, but also I've had better gains when the market bounces back. But I'm also have a little bit better timing. Now, keep in mind that I have 20 years of investing experience. I've done a lot of things. I can take a little bit bigger risks, and here I am. We're just, I'm able to just, do certain things that you might not be able to. So I don't recommend just buying the dip. What I recommend if you're new, make sure that, it's like I said, I don't have to, if you're new, steady, regular investments is what's going to help you in anything, whether it's stocks, cryptos, ETFs, anything. Just steady, steady, if you're paid biweekly, monthly, or weekly investments. And you don't have to do a lot. 50, 100, just steady, incremental investments. Because if you do that now for the next 5 years, you will probably see a good 20 or 30% return overall. And when you're getting ready to cash out, because you've put in there. Now this isn't I put $50 away and I'm going to be a multimillionaire. No, you put $50 away every week and you might have an extra $300,000-$400,000 when you retire, type thing. And the whole point is to get to the point where you can retire. Now, if you did things the way that I did, I worked hard for 23 years, even though I can't sit down. I had to start this company, but I at 36, I was just like, I got nothing to do. I could have retired. I had my house, I have a car, and I had enough cash to last me for the rest of my life. But I can't sit down, so here I am, and it was a good thing because if you saw me 3 years ago, my width would be the whole screen. I was 600 pounds, so now I'm about 270 and a half, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Anyway, well, I just want to say, it's, even though the market's crazy, it's wildly crazy right now. You know, don't panic sell. Take a deep breath. Analyze what you're doing. Find someone who can give you the right question, the right answers. Like, I'm not your personal advisor, but I do have a Series 6 license. I was a broker, and I owned a mortgaging firm and a brokerage firm. So I could tell you right now that I can give advice, but I'm not your personal advisor. We're going to have to sign an agreement. You have to sign a bunch of stuff, and I might do it. But I don't really like advising people like that because it's hard, and it frustrates me because people don't do what you tell them to do, even though they're paying you to tell them to do it. It's really weird. But, you know, find someone that you can trust. I recommend Pacific Northwest. Very good group of guys. I do recommend kind of going into Merrill Lynch. They have a lower tier program. You had to have a certain net worth for them to be bothered with you. They have a lower tier program, but the best thing I can say for you guys is get a Betterment account, put $50 away. Betterment or Wealthfront. They both have ETFs you can invest in. They have their own little portfolio management system you can invest in, which does very well. Always beats the market average. Always beats the average earnings by 2 or 3% higher. And you can have Roth IRAs. It has an algorithm that you can plan. I did not get paid for this. I'm just telling you, in 20 years of investing, those two products are probably the best things you can invest in for someone. If you don't know anything, you don't have the time to know anything. Because let's be realistic. Day trading and trading, it takes a lot of my time. I run this business, and then afterwards, I spend all night on that. And it's exhausting. You guys don't have the time and the ability to do that. You're not going to be able to pay someone to do that for you because you're always going to be one step behind. The best thing to do is put your money away, invest it. Stay steady. Don't panic. Look at your long-term goal. And then once you get to a significant sum, I would say $1 million in your net worth, then you can start individual stocks, cryptos, all that stuff you can start. But if you're trying to invest to get rich quick, it's not going to happen. It took me 20 years to get to this point, to get to being an accredited investor from having nothing. It's a hard journey. It's not, but once I got to that one point, I started rapidly growing. Yes, but there's a lot of risk in it. Like right now, I must have lost. I've lost 7 figures. Now, if you're not an accredited investor and that was your entire net worth gone, that's self-deletion territory. And I've seen it. I've been a broker during bad times on Wall Street. And I've seen people jump out windows. You know, to avoid this, don't invest in the hype, invest in the fear. Second is, don't panic. And the third is, invest only in what you understand. If you don't understand crypto, hey, that's fine. If you don't understand stocks, hey, that's fine. If you understand real estate, hey, that's fine. If you understand anything else, if you understand small business, hey, that's fine. Invest in what you know to grow. Build your base first. Then once you build your base, you can expand a little bit. Then you can expand a little bit. Then you can expand a little bit. Same thing with the business. Build your niche first and expand and expand and expand. And before you know it, you're a big powerhouse. But that takes years. The best thing I can describe is everybody wants to be a Procter & Gamble of everything. But Procter & Gamble took 3 generations just to get to diversification. So you got to understand, like, you have to be laser focused on what you're trying to do first, build the base, then grow out. As far as these YouTube infos, take everybody with a grain of salt. And like I said, take me with a grain of salt because I'm a broker. I was used to trading hundreds of millions of dollars at one point, and I trade a lot of my own money. I don't have the same thing. When you know, you panic when groceries go up twice, I just shrug my shoulders. So there's, it's like, oh, it's double. Oh well, I'm still going to get it, right? So, and you know, we can go debate the semantics of inflation and all that other stuff, but the point of being is that if you want to be in that position, it takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and a hell of a lot of sacrifice. And you will lose a lot of friends along the way because they'll call you an idiot, a dumbass, everything under the sun. Until you get successful, then they hate you. So if you don't have anyone hating you, then you haven't done anything right. But also realize it's okay. It's okay if you end up being average. You don't have massive wealth, but you're financially fine. That's perfectly fine. That is the goal. That's the goal. Because for our age group and anyone younger coming in, there's going to be no Social Security. Economy might be in chaos. We're probably going to have a rough next 40 years, if history rhymes. So yeah, this is going to be crazy. And here we are. I'm telling you, this is. Don't try to rush this process. I just told a young guy earlier. He invests a lot in crypto, and he has a good crypto thing. I think even with the downfall, he's like 88,000 in there. He's done some excellent trades. But I told him right now, stack your cash, stack your money that you couldn't spend, and the only way you can do that is like, well, you have one job. You're making $38,000 a year. Well, you're going to have to get a second job. And that's what he did. He went out and he got a second job. He got another job to help pay for his investments. So now he's getting a job that's paying like $400 or $500 extra a week that he can now put towards it. And like I said, I'm even diversification. I'm getting ready to dive into real estate once the bubble pops. I hope, you know, moving company. I'm seeing a lot of people overspend on houses, overspend on things, and I know from my experience in 2008 that, hey, this is going to be a significant buying opportunity. But you can't have that if you haven't set yourself up for that. And I get a lot of people, I get a lot of my workers, I get a lot of people come up to me and say, hey, I want to get like you. Okay, well, it's going to take 20 years, and you're going to have to do all this stuff, and you're already 5 years behind. You're already half a decade behind where I was. So now you're going to have to play catch-up if you're going to get to my age at to where you want to be. And I'm playing catch-up because my parents, they were done at 40. Done at 40, multimillionaires, right? You know, they were traveling the world. I'm already 10 years behind them, so I'm probably not going to reach them at 40. I'm probably going to reach that at 50, 55. Hey, that's fine. But you gotta understand, it's going to take a lot of hard work, hard, dedicated traction. Hey, if you're the most common thing I see with young guys, you're too worried about women on this train. It's like, and nowadays, like, the stories I'm hearing, like, what do you want? What do you want? You can't blitzkrieg to that. You have to build your up. You have to fill every bucket. You have to fill every bucket. All of us have to fill a bucket. And you just gotta do it. But it's like, and the things that they're putting money into, you guys are driving me insane with this. I see people who aren't married getting stuff in each other's names. Actually, mostly young guys are getting women to finance cars and stuff like that. And then, of course, just like last night, I had one that ended in disaster. She works on my clean. She works on one of my divisions of this company, and it's just crazy because when an argument happens and your relationship ends, the other person becomes more angry, the one who has nothing, which generally happens to be the guy. And it's like, and look, I'm a mixed guy. I'm black and white. I want us to do better on this. Like, just focus, get your own shit, get your own home, get your own car, get your own life. And like the young women that come to me asking how they can do this and that, same thing. Get your own shit, get your own house, get your own car, get your own life, get your own hobbies, get your own things. Like, you guys, it's just crazy. It's like you guys are spending so much money. It's like you don't have your money. Thanos snapped it away. It's gone. It fizzles in your hand. And it's like you can't come to me when money disappears that fast. It's not even staying in your hand for 30 days. I get money, it stays in my hand. It might get deployed to an investment, but it stays in my hand. I'll get more money, stays in my hand. I'll wait, stays in my hand. Oh, wonderful buying opportunity, goes out. I don't consume that much food. I don't need any more than where I'm living. I don't need anything. And it's like you think you need to. It's like right now I'm renting. Why? It's cheaper than owning. I don't have to worry about taxes. I don't have to worry about anything. I just pay a bill once a month. I don't have to worry about the roof. I call them. They fix it. Windows, fix. Boiler, fix. Heater, fix. Anything. Hey, you need to come fix this. Why? I don't have to worry about it. Now, I do own some properties, but I'm owning cheap properties. I'm not trying to go out there and get $1 million home and rent it out. I'm trying to get the $100,000 home and rent it out economically. Why? Because I see a significant opportunity. While everyone's trying to go up here with rent, I sneak in, I buy cheap property, I fix it up a little bit. I don't have to put that much money. My monthly payments are like $300 a month. Boom. I can put, you got $2,500 on rent, I got $1,500. Who's always going to be filled? Who's always going to be? My places are 100% occupancy. Why? Because I don't recklessly spend the money to get it. That's it. And that's, I can't see it. And it's like with all this crypto going down and everything, it's because you guys are recklessly trying to get a lot of money fast. And the only place I've ever seen where you can get money that fast is entertainment industry. Become a rapper, singer, songwriter, professional athlete. That was really it. You had to be a workaholic genius in order to make billions of dollars in business. But you couldn't, but outside the lottery, entertainment industry was the only place you were ever going to make a lot of money fast. And it used to be fast money was become a multimillionaire in 5 years. Now, some of you guys become multimillionaires in 2 months. And then you're broke within a year. And it's not a slight to anyone. It's like I've seen billionaires go bust. And we're not talking about SBF either. I've seen tons of billionaires go from 20 billion back in the day, 20, 30 years ago, back in the day, gone. Negative. So it happens when you don't know how to navigate that process. And in order for you to navigate it well, you have to be very slow and diligent. We don't hear about Warren Buffett, right? Because he's slow and diligent. That's all I got to say. Be careful with these exchanges out here. Stay safe. I use Uphold, but like I said, I still have a hard wallet. And I try to move everything to the hard wallet. I only keep a little bit on exchanges like XRP and a couple ETH because I do some NFT trading. Not much right now, but it's staying there. Why? Because we all know Michael Jordan NFTs are coming, so I'm keeping some money there. When it comes, boom, I'm buying. So stay safe out there. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. And help a brother out. I'm trying to help as many of you guys as I can. I'm more than happy. Email me. Drop a line. But just remember, I am a licensed broker. I have a Series 6, but I'm not a financial advisor. So if you want financial advisor advice, I suggest you find one. There are plenty of good ones out there. My recommendation and the one that I use for my own personal thing is Northwest Pacific. So thank you guys. I'll be back later.